a petition to be organized, but I agree with the organizing part.
You have to just get certain amount of people out of your community and say, this is what you're going to do, that is what we're going to do. I have go through the procedure. But what I'm saying, bless miss.
The most powerful thing and the most powerful thing, the whole 14 parish for come out. St. Mary yes. Demonstrate Portland, the whole 14 parish come out. That are the most powerful thing against the Prime Minister.
Everybody now
meet up and then everybody meet up the day and march, go up at King's house. And then everybody meet up again and march, go to Parliament. Lock down the country. Close it down.
Simple.
Close it down.
When Parliament
when can't get the money to pay the politician, revenue, tax office can't get the money. Close it down. That's the most important thing. You know, see me, I watch one clip, Tiny. Somewhere in America where Donald Trump, son-in-law and daughter, and the son, you know, so the people them turn over the things them.
Then I play the America, man.
You know, so the people them get mad and turn over the things them. Because some container house thing like and turn them over.
Do you know that that property is a very expensive property that they put the first batch of third-party deportees in?
Yeah.
It has solar panels and everything. I mean, that house is distinguished from most of the other houses in the community, you know. It's a very posh house.
King.
And our people don't even have tarpaulin to sleep under in Western Jamaica.
Westmoreland. Yeah, that is it. But you want blessed. You see what you when in the that St. Mary, a cut ribbon. And that in that cut ribbon for the people them forget the house if you go in a St. Mary. You
But
never see smoke without fire.
But this batch is a small proportion compared to the total that will be coming in. So they will be propagating the entire Jamaica.
25 every 2 weeks. 25 every 2 weeks, and that him say.
And time
so you know,
still,
25 coming already, and the next 2 weeks, 25 coming, and 50 that. So you know, by December, how much people in the country?
Well, I heard someone say that the third country nationals, that agreement is on Google. I'm not sure if it is specifically about Jamaica. Probably the general document is on Google. But in Jamaica here, our government is keeping it as a secrecy. So we don't know the various clauses that are entailed in this agreement.
Exactly. And then I feel more or less say if they just come out in the public and say, well, you know, we're going to have to take in some people from America because whatever. Then the people them would understand. But you know, I said nothing to the people them and just do what them want to do, and at the end of the day, you know, if Green I never come out with it, nobody never know about it.
Andrew is just finding a way out to preserve his wealth and keep his freedom. Remember what the man has done with the Chinese nationals, you know, in Jamaica, you know, and put US's security at risk, you know, is so abominable. So he decides now that, listen, US may be hard on him. So he's going to make it up with the Trump administration. And this is what he has done. Sold out our country to preserve his personal wealth and to make sure that he's not extradited. Listen, the kind of money that the Prime Minister is moving, you know, some of those monies would have to impact the banking system in America.
Jim Kim, well, I will say that, you know, so tell us something what we don't know now.
Yeah, well, we have to remind each other about the things. So we press people to take action. You know, I would prefer, instead of a petition, I would prefer a mass demonstration.
Yes, and that would be good.
Institution.
You have to organize it and gather it. That is
yeah,
it. That
I
will be
agree
good.
with that, but the JP is not going to organize anything, madam. I know that for a fact. JP is not going to organize anything.
They can't kidnap Parliament lockdown.
JP is not going to organize anything, madam. They're going to say that it's not their job.
Son of the Punkos are talk about. You hear the clip? When you hear the clip, but when son of the Punkos are threatening the people then?
Yeah, man, him said that Andrew Holness bought the
that means them things they come from before Christmas, you know. King, before Christmas, before election, me hear people are say, hold on, after no war no that Jamaica, so all them a tanker are there. But everybody swear the tanker them there for now because you hear Punkos bust it out.
Well, I
So
don't know
that
if
means
he's
that when the
speaking on behalf of the
revolution start
government, you
and the
know.
people them come
But
out, come to demonstrate or whatever, revolution or whatever, them have them tank and them
them can't, once the
analyze of
people
the
are
people
organized,
them.
Tiny, them can't outdo the people. Once we are organized. But politicians know that we are not organized. We are splintered based upon class, education, color, and political parties. So they know, but the politicians are organized. The police force is organized. The JDF is organized. So that's what they use to conquer us. Only if we organize ourselves, then we would fulfill our objectives. And politicians would have to protect the interests of the people instead of satisfying their personal interests.
They think not for the police them want to see the people them come out. You think it's all of the police
I
them is
don't
with
know
Andrew?
about that, you know. They follow
And all of the
instruction.
police them is with Andrew. But them
Yeah, but they
can't
still
talk
follow
if them talk
instruction.
them out of a job.
They still follow instruction and wiping out the young men, though.
Then if you get
It's not
if
all
you're
of them,
working at
and
a
all of the
place,
police
if you're
them.
working at a
So
place and your boss tell you to do something, you not to do it. You have to do
Well,
it.
no. If
So
it
at
is
the end of the
unlawful,
day,
you
when
don't
you
have
do
to do
it,
it. Still, not Tiny. Tiny,
you
if it is
have to.
unlawful, you don't have to do it because you're not compelled or obliged to follow illegal orders. Because you will face your personal trial when you are prosecuted. You
Yes,
cannot say that
sometimes.
somebody else
I'm
gave you the
compelled by the
order.
Prime Minister and the Minister of Security here.
We know already that it is organized by Chang and Andrew Holness, and he passed it on to the Commissioner of Police, and then the police commissioner instructed the Deputy Commissioner of Police, Richard Stewart, to ask their divisional commanders to make lists. Every division have a list of persons who they're going to wipe out, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's what is happening. So right now the funeral homes are full. Burial spots, the price have been increased. I don't know how families are coping with so many dead bodies.
But some of them, the
funeral
government
homes.
want to bury them because some of the parents them don't have the money.
Exactly, and the people in the diaspora who normally bury family members in Jamaica, a lot of them are broke now under because they are being crushed with these various immigration policies. They are not able to survive these days. So those bodies that are piled up in Jamaica, courtesy of Andrew Holness and Horace Chang, those bodies will be on ice for many months.
Delia.
I'm not liar. See, if me have a family and them analyze the family without a cause, them going to have to bury them. I don't have no money to bury them. Me feel bad. You know what going on, but me not care. Them have to go bury him.
Yeah, probably.
Because when me I get to understand, them are analyze you, them pipe you up, but you have to pay for shot. Pay for my
that
backside.
Can't be right. Pay for burial too. I mean that.
But I like Tiny, not no go say that is
I don't
lie.
know about the shot part, but I know the families pay for the burial when they go and claim the bodies. But listen,
Yes.
I agree
Yes,
with
you
Tiny
have
that
to pay for the shot.
Tiny, not no
I
go so
heard.
Tiny.
I don't know about any shot business. I don't know about any shot
Tiny, not no go
business.
so. Nothing no go so Tiny, I lie. Nothing no go so.
Yeah. Just to claim the body and then you have to do the burials. But what I'm saying is that I agree with you in principle, Tiny, that if the family members who are being impacted refuse to pay the money to bury these persons who have been unalived by state agents, then the government may stop giving those orders because they would have to find the money. And there's a lot of bodies. So for each burial, probably $500,000 to $1 million. So the government may not want to continuously foot these bills and decide that listen, we're going to stop unaliving our people.
Hi, Daddy.
But you know, as harsh as it is, whereby these people are invading our communities, these men still have to get their freedom. So I hear people clamoring that they should be in locked up and so on. You can't keep people in concentration camp like like El Salvador. No, that would be inhumane. But what I'm saying, the agreement is unlawful. So if the agreement is unlawful, then our government should not have sanctioned that agreement. You know that a lot of those persons who are being deported to third party countries, you know that they still have pending cases going on. A matter of fact, one court ruled.
Lots of them is filing for asylum.
Exactly.
Lots of them have them asylum
under the international, under the United Nations Convention, if a person has a legitimate claim for asylum, then that country on the receiving end should accept that application unless there are compelling circumstances where they can't keep them. But I can say to you, Tiny and Miss Bless, that these people who have been deported and who are expected to come, and most of them want to go back to their country. But they are being foisted on us because we are at a close location to the US, so it's just easy to drop them off. There are other countries who signed the agreement, you know, and their governments came under pressure and they had to relinquish the agreement because their citizens said, no, we're not going to have any of this. I think Uganda are one of those countries pull out of it. I know that another country in West Africa pull out of it also. That's where one of our Jamaicans ended up. And thank God,
Yeah,
he had
Uganda, yeah.
who could have petitioned the government to bring him to Jamaica.
To make him come home. Yeah, I heard about this.
Yeah. So I'm saying that these people these people who are coming in, they didn't ask the government to come to Jamaica. Audrey Marks was sent by Andrew Holness to facilitate this deal in order for his own protection and preservation. I'm telling you, remember that Andrew Holness collected a lot of money from the Chinese, you know. The day that Andrew Holness met the Chinese businessmen in Jamaica, companies like China Harbour Engineering Company and many others, that's the day when Andrew Holness became super wealthy. The wealth that Andrew Holness amassed from SSL, you know. The wealth that...
China. Go ahead.
Yeah, man, the wealth that Andrew Holness amassed from the Chinese, you know, are way more than SSL, you know. Look here, these Chinese nationals, you know, are also getting licensed firearm, you know, permit, you know, and we Jamaicans can't get it. 95% of us who applied to FLA for a gun license have been denied. They use a general clause to say that applicant doesn't establish the need to be armed, right? And these Chinese nationals, even when they send their 18-year-old children, they can go up there and get through.
Big man thing. Bless up man and morning. One club in our life. Bless up everybody. Bless up Suang. Bless up everybody. Go and chat. Oh, good love, mama. We're there.
All right, listen before you start talk. Bustin, listen before you start talk. Remember, you talk without the indecent language, okay? Me love you when you burn the fire upon them and about the whole part bad word, do not want them lock off the life. Seen? But King, me that tell you say the China Harbour thing are from, and then they come do the highway them and something from Porsche or PG time, you know. And I just highway and road them people that used to do, you know.
From Porsche time, and Porsche bring the China Harbour them come here.
Right,
I believe PJ used the France engineer for start.
Yeah, but Tiny, yes, but that at that time PG and Porsche was engaging them in a legal manner. Andrew Holness is the one who corrupt the system and facilitate. You know the Chinese stay already, right? when them see an open window for corruption, they're going to pay their money immediately and get through with their operations.
Yeah, King, what I was saying that, listen, remember saying no, I road, the China them they come doing a road and the highway them, you know. And at the end of the day, see you know, China do big house.
All apartments.
Them
do Juliet houses, you know, and Joelness houses.
Right.
I saw them.
Right.
I saw them on Diner in the road making a 2-compartment apartment complex for Juliet Wellness right in front of the post office. That's Juliet Wellness that own that massive property on Diner Road. And it's the Chinese nationals who built it.
And I don't believe no member parliament should sit in parliament and building up so many apartments. I don't believe in that.
Yeah, them are rich out of the poor.
No member parliament should sit down in our business house and building up so many apartments, gas station and them something. No, when you come out of politics, you do that.
And they have made NHT inoperable. We can't get through.
NHT stop build house. NHT not build a house again.
No. They are moving monies from NHT and putting it into the consolidated fund and then steal it from there on.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, when you go to NHT to make an application now, they're going to send it to NCB Bank.
People for stop to NHT.
Of course.
People for just stop to that, because them not get no house.
Can't get a thought now, me G. And everybody blessed.
Go on. But remember, no bad word.
You know, when we're really looking at life, we've been talking for so long on TikTok. My ancestors them fight, give away freedom, space in Jamaica. I don't want nobody tell me about Africa. No way. With sympathy for Andrew Holiness, give away a change and give away freedom, occupy space in the world. King Herod, Fear, Augustus, Caesar, everybody give away free will. Jesus Christ, God come give away free will. We are not supposed to comply by these Babylonian people from Europe, Israel, Pakistan, Bangladesh, England, America, Rome. We want with national freedom, maroon rights. We need it. And anyway, I bumbleclot diaspora of the world, Jamaican people have to run we go. We need to come home. Take on, yo. Sorry, moment. Sorry. On the word if touch me down. But Andrew Holiness, what we are doing more wickedness.
No, but why your message go out? Why your message to go out? People are listening. Why your message to go out?
So, tell me, yo, alright, you know what, brother? Alright, I don't want to turn out my life. You know what?
Yes, so let me tell you something, man. Andrew Holness is prepared to sacrifice Jamaica at all times for his personal gains. And that is what he has done. Remember, Andrew Holness is one of the most wanted men in the Western Hemisphere, you know. You think a man can get rich like that without doing money laundering and those monies impacting the banking system of America?
You know, yeah, I look on to my sister and brother, everybody in the diaspora of the world. My ancestor vigil me every night and tell me, say, I cannot be a base in nowhere where I'm at. I cannot submit to nobody and obey no one. Because these people, they does not love you. They does not care about you. Everything you do to growth is an oppression amongst them. Everything is tax. To take away your land, your freedom. How a man will say him protect me from your youth. Me can't get no opportunity for myself. But you go analyze the people them. Tell them say you go send them go see them Jamaica. 1 p.m. badness Jamaica. Right?
I see Kunte in the comment
Right.
section asking if we have
Right.
No pay, hey,
Right.
King,
Right.
Kunte, we
no
have
pay
all the
in the
proof
mind.
of SSL. We have all
Right.
the proof of SSL.
Right.
The Prime Minister himself
Andrew
came out
Wellness.
and said that a lot of the monies he used to build his mansion in Beverly Hills came from SSL.
Yeah.
We saw
Listen
the
me now.
protection that Andrew
And he
paid
say him not thief,
to
him have a
SSL
pilpering.
boss.
In the mango
Yeah.
do pilpering and pilpering
Listen me now.
thief.
We
Listen me now.
saw the
Listen me
monies
now.
moving from SSL
Andrew
into his
Wellness.
NCB bank
Andrew
account.
Wellness. Andrew Wellness and his friend them. And all them people them. JLP and whosoever back in 1 PM badness. Wanna implement for the world. I drive fear to it. We not live in Augustus blood clot Caesar day now era no more. Me need my freedom space. And me come and me go and me say what government mean and what them a do to Jamaican people. Them need to go where them a go. They don't mean us no good. I'm sick and tired of being obedient, complying, go to school to get education, to say me I comply to government, and me decide me now walk till my blood clot 65 or 70. Me occupy freedom blood clot space. And if me I go live in a life, more 100 blood clot here free.
We are going to mute you. Too much of the bad word on the live.
But Tiny, still, social media do not recognize bad words still, So he can express himself, man. Because it's not bad words. You have to use threatening language. You have to use threatening or obscene language. Them don't know about bad word. Social media don't know about bad word, so them don't recognize it.
Yeah, tell them say no name bad word on social media.
Them
you
not
have to bring an offense words, checkful word.
Them don't know about them words. Europe and America don't know about our bad words like that, So them not strike for that.
And it's not a bad word. These words that you hear me say is a swear word. It's a commanding word. The world know it. Rome know them.
No word is bad, every word have meaning.
Swear blood clot word. That's what I mean.
No, but Jamaican
swear
people.
word.
Oh,
agreement. The word sign and a full stop up. Bumper ass clad. Agreement. Sign. A suck your man out. My body man then I love woman. On a blind, on a deaf, on a no sick. How much more compliant Jamaican people for go through? How much more abuse if we sit down in the diaspora of the world and go through? We say we are fight for life. How much more blood clot days we are come on TikTok and see this world leader them, all a bumper clot them. I drive big.
too much bad word, man. Too much.
So Andrew Wheatley now. Andrew Wheatley
I'm
now,
not
right?
saying no word, not bad.
No word. We are saying no. We are saying we don't worry about the Jamaican people. Have it as that. But we not say him for
Well, me no know. Me grow come here then I saw them say so me not really know.
No, man, we just said the algorithm and social media wouldn't recognize those words.
Right,
Remember the social media foreign companies, Twitter, Google, YouTube, TikTok. There's the
Hello. The algorithm doesn't recognize the bad word, but then I think you have to have respect for people who are listening.
We are listen. Yeah, we are listen. Our people are listen.
Jesus Christ.
yeah, the audience.
And that's why I'm not telling him before me to start talk because I know I say him still.
Sister, it don't make no sense you tell him nothing.
But look here, I hear people like Warmington defending Andrew Wheatley. Warmington, you're not speaking for the Jamaican people, you're speaking for yourself. And we should be calling for his resignation as the commissioner of the Electoral Office of Jamaica, since he doesn't believe in democracy and the institutions of government. He definitely is trying to shape down the Integrity Commission because he is one of the illicit enriched persons who the Integrity Commission is investigating.
Why Mr. in a EOJ? Why you think that them put Warmington in a EOJ?
To thwart our electoral process, to tamper with the elections.
You know, hear Desmond talk again. What do you hear? Say, the JLP will not hand over the country to the PMP for 40 years. They must stay in a power for
But look
40
here,
more years.
the Integrity Commission, you know, had to use a lot of resources to capture Andrew Wheatley's wealth, you know. And I want to tell you something. A lot of his assets and monies are not yet captured because the Integrity Commission doesn't have the scope and the resources and the ability to capture everything. I would say it's only 25% of Andrew Wheatley's true wealth was taken into consideration by the Integrity Commission. Now, I hear people talking about corruption. These things, these offenses are more than corruption. You're talking about money laundering. You're talking about fraud of the highest degree. You're talking about false declaration. You're talking about falsifying business record. The man say he sold his medical practice to somebody who doesn't exist. Because Integrity Commission can't find that person at all that he said he sold his practice to. Right? He has properties in South Florida that he did not declare. This man should be taken in custody immediately, no bail, because if you give him bail, he's going to tamper with various documents, and because he has power and he has connection, and he will leverage those power and connections.
Then that Andrew Avimado, that's why Andrew make him resign. That Andrew Avimado.
Remember the arm, Nessal was an arm of his ministry, you know, when he was at Ministry of Energy. And 2 employees were found with hundreds of millions of dollars in cash. And it was widely suspected that those monies were really intended for the minister at the time. Remember, 3 of his top executives at Petrojam were charged for fraud involving hundreds of millions of dollars. So it's a long time that Andrew Wheatley is dabbling in criminal activities. And he continues. His situation can only get worse now. It can't get better. Once you have tainted funds and you're still wielding power, those tainted funds would have gotten worse, because by Andrew Wellness putting back into the cabinet, he would get a license to do more damage and to expand his tentacles. These guys are hardened white-collar criminals who will steal public funds and leave Jamaicans hungry and suffering and no equipment in the hospital to make proper diagnosis. And if they get diagnosed, there is no medication to treat them properly. They don't, probably only painkillers left in the hospital, you know. These guys have robbed our health sector.
This. Did I see the UA? Did I see the nurse them last week come out a protest about the facility and the hospital say UFL per hospital. The nurse them come out a protest. That's a big disgrace.
Yes, they say overcrowding, tiny. They said overcrowding, and they don't have the resources. They have to be resuscitating patients on the ground.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, Mr. Amman, him say mother got hospital, a Panistone, I believe a Panistone hospital. And at the end of the day, the nurse I tell him to take out the mother out of the chair because the one wheelchair them have. The mother said the mother can't walk. Right? I should not get through, see, not all yet. And if I want wheelchair, and the nurse are gone. Me, December, me go down there because my mama was in the hospital in Spanish Town December. And I went down there to look for her, and I tell her, say, boy, everybody just choke up. Nothing in the hospital, not, you have to carry them to toilet paper for wipe them butt.
Boy,
you have to carry your own toilet paper.
I think you
understand? I think you die. Something there.
I think you will die faster in the hospitals now, rather than when you stay at home.
That's what happened to my mother, and she tell me that say she want to come out and go her yard. Like a care because them don't find the bed the two little nurse where they at the counter, them depend them phone. If the people them even want help, to call them now, hear them.
I am convinced that in order to be a minister of health, you should be a trained medical doctor. I don't think you should have a non-medical doctor here.
Me say same thing too.
Because he lacks compassion and he lacks basic understanding of medicine and facilities. So he doesn't care. He is cruel and heartless. This man has no care in the world for the employees and the patients.
But remember say no. In a post of time, then they said them hear the baby, them a cry and them a find all sort of something, bad gas. And all different things them come out with as different propaganda. And at the end of the day, Ferguson step down. And see it? In the year, the amount of baby a ball from in a February, March. In the year that.
If you go to KPH right now with a broken limb, you're going to be spending months in there. They're not releasing you now. You're spending months in there and can't get a date for surgery. You have family members who bought the pins, for $300,000, to do a procedure on a broken limb, like a foot or a hand. And these people are waiting for months, and then you have the nurses coming and whispering to them, said, you can try and set an appointment at UWI or medical associates. And when the people family call up there, they tell them $1 million for basic procedure. Basic
they want to send you to the private. They want to send you to them private place because they don't get a cut out of it. And some of them are for them private doctor.
And let me tell you something. This thing whereby Andrew Wheatley, Xavier Main, Ruel Reid, Andrew Holness, who have been cited for illicit enrichment, and I'm not going to use any pretty words, because once you have ill-gotten gains, it means that you're doing money laundering. It means that you're doing fraud. It means that you're doing grand fraud. You're a thief. So what I'm saying now, some of these people, only Ruel Reid has been charged so far, and Leslie Campbell, who has been deceased. Leslie Campbell was a member of parliament there somewhere in St. Catherine, and he was Minister of Foreign Affairs. He was an addicted gambler. That guy used to gamble so hard. He would just walk with bags of cash and go to the gambling table. He would bet like $200,000 per bet, and each bet moves like 2 seconds and 3 seconds the bet change. So you know the kind of money that guy was gambling. All right. Now, I'm saying that once a person has not been charged, he should not be able to apply for judicial review. If every criminal defendant is to apply for judicial review, then there wouldn't be any trial in the criminal courts. So how these guys have this privilege to block criminal proceedings by filing judicial review, which is a civil action. A civil action should not be able to prevent criminal prosecution from going on. So I would say to the Director of Public Prosecution, proceed hastily and charge Andrew Wheatley, his wash-up lawyer, Abe Dabdooby, wash up like a fish on the seashore because he should have retired some 15 years ago. And this guy coming and filing frivolous, vexatious, and malicious lawsuit to shake down the Integrity Commission. It should not work. Proceed in the criminal courts, and the defendant has the opportunity to defend himself, and the prosecution proffer the case according to the evidence. This judicial review, this judicial review should not be an option to criminal defendants. Criminal matters must proceed in the courts. They should not be using that as a remedy to block criminal prosecution. It's wrong, and it seems as if it's only available to certain classes of people, because all these young men who are packed in jail and are going on trial. They don't have that remedy to seek judicial review. Most of them cases proceed to trial. Go ahead.
I'm saying to you, let's pick up yourself. Tell me what I go on. Clap.
Papa, bless you.
The system in Jamaica, when it comes on to charging a politician, the records have it that only the People's National Party have ever charged and convicted a Jamaica Labour Party politician. I think about 5 of them are one runway. And so I don't know if it is possible for this administration, the Director of Public Prosecution Office, will able to do anything. Because the conflicting story you look at, similar charges that were laid for Mr. Holness in the IC recommendation, tax evasion and so on and so forth. It's also similar charges to Mr. Wheatley. And the both case have been dragged. And I have not heard the Director of Public Prosecution come out in any state to defend or to make a claim. I saw even Chang came out and said there's no credible source for IC to charge Mr. Holness. So the question I would want to ask, I'm not even look on the Director of Public Prosecution, because I'm a waste of time. The office is a waste of time. Does tax administration have any relevance in Jamaica? Because the information that IC gathered came from tax administration. And I know for sure that tax administration always traumatize the poorer class with tax, and if you don't pay tax, then seize this, and then come on your yard, and then do all sort of things, lock up a property. You can't run a business without certain clearance letter unless you cover those taxes. So is tax administration is an ex-arms house? Because if they could provide all those information to the Integrity Commission, and the Integrity Commission deems it fit for a charge to be laid, and then the Director of Public Prosecution, who you said rightfully, can pull a lottery scamming out of Montego Bay anywhere in Jamaica, put them on a plane and ship them abroad to be charged in trial. So I don't understand the plight. And the thing about it, not saying we have to talk about it, you know. We spent tiny and blessed months getting in trouble, talking about these same things, begging the Jamaican people to remember their future and their children's future. Don't you see the 3rd of September came? Where is majority of the young people in Central Montego Bay? Where their parents come on TV and ball out and beg people get extradited. Police pull over one little crown or one little Mark X, take away the people and picking the phone, violate their constitutional privacy right, lock them up, kick off door. All who are involved in a stamina get locked up. Did they get any chance? But when the time comes for the election, don't you see everybody green out? You see anybody remember that the poor don't have any justice in Jamaica?
Sure.
Do you see the people who up last night? Some come take me and you know, bless. Because me can't be bothered anymore. I make up nice people and I love themselves. Montague, the upper St. Mary, I where you want to come from. With too much immigrant up there. None what they call them non-national. And my ball of them community and safe. And Ray. Then they remember that's when them go to the poll. Then they remember what everybody did about transparency and accountability and beg to go and talk to the Jamaican people. So when time come on them, I feel the realness. You ever hear them say election of consequences? I am going to come for say good morning. They all sat there, watch a big principal like real read, mash up Ministry of Education. The list goes on. call some mother with teeth the grass, carry back and have to apologize. I think he'll pay for it. You have a whole list of corrupt politicians. And when you talk, then cuss your dog rotten. And then drag you into the mud. And now the consequences are playing out and worse is to come.
Bryce, that's why I say I'm not sorry for them. Cause when you see the man a cut ribbon in a seminary, and at the end of the day, we never realize now, say, and them people that might cut ribbon with put. You see it? And the people that in a Westmoreland from Hurricane, plenty of them still out at the world.
You know, see, Tiny?
Go ahead.
The Asians, them. The Asians that swim pan banana boat and the Great Caribbean. Where you see the Prime Minister do with them? Pack them up and repatriate them the same day. Woman that run from war
send them back home
with little baby. Me say sometime water come on me here when me watch all the news and see how they deal with the Asian black people. Sit down and laugh and keep quiet. You see? And now we have non-national. Far from black people. I mean, now be prejudiced or racist. But remember, with dues and gratitude to the Asian people, they help fight for liberation. And
yeah, and
nobody get up on Black Road and make up nice.
And the Supreme Court of the United States rule.
And talk about. Okay. I don't care if the Asian people cannot be protected too. Our black people. Me not make nice with nobody else, and that's where me leave it. Who want vex with me. I don't
But
care.
don't forget, Bryce, that you remember when Trump was sending out his first batch of deportees. Remember that Andrew Holness sent them a threat, and said this is not the Jamaica that you left many years ago. If you come back and don't behave yourself, you know what you're going to do.
You not worry about Jamaican. You worry about Jamaican. Let me tell you, say Andrew Holness send back one big woman with the big belly company boat. I wish party boat did land. Big pregnant woman, pick in her hand. And the Prime Minister packed them up same time.
I believe I Portland or somebody.
Remember that?
The Haitians, right?
Yeah,
when they came in on the boat.
Haitians.
Oh, I didn't know what happened after. I heard they came in on the boat and...
Remember how Jamaica deal with the Haitian people. And you always come and say the Jamaican immigration law must be respected. Silence in Jamaica.
No,
and look at the Haitian people go through.
No, yeah.
I want to say something about the Haitian people.
And you always want take 1 million. Make them take it because they went to the poll and that they call for election of consequences. Because if anything good for the goose, good for the gander.
Yeah, but Vice, we can still hold them accountable even though them win the election, That don't mean so we should wait until another 5 years. We have to hold them accountable now.
And you never win the election, and you thief the election. The election was stolen.
Yeah, man, we can do mass protest, man, and boycott government institution and go out here in droves, man.
Yeah.
Bless.
Yeah.
Bless.
Yes.
And how much years? Jamaica. Me, last time program.
Why is the internet go down and come up?
You know why?
Your signal and go bad, bro.
You know?
Yeah.
Hey, you hear me now, Tiny?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we hear your voice.
Mr. Me not even a consulate to make it people start. You know why? When Juliet we go swear in nation take up in me and walk out of it. Any oppose, everybody keep silent. If those who have the power and influence and they give opportunity, silent. I mean, we are not nobody the panty that can chat and go make up they come after me. Me I talk about upliftment of the Jamaican people. Mass protest and this and that. Why we never protest because We take one family. We church, we private sector there. Them not somebody too.
Yeah, the private sector, them are back, Andrew.
Them not somebody too.
And the Asians will be further displaced now because the Supreme Court of the United States ruled that the temporary protection status that they were getting under Biden, that's all relinquished now. So there are more Asians to be displaced.
King, me I got work and me done. But do you believe me, vice of the nation, figure go to road, but we have black road for nobody when my own black brother and sister Asian people were packed up and treated like dog shit and turn back? My own black Asian brother. And them help fight the liberation and get the freedom in Jamaica, you know. And them come across and start the liberation and burn down the old cane field, burn down the plantation, slave master house. And them help us set up on track. And if we name Black Road for them, and them I wonder where just a pass through me if you come Black Road for. Uno could not come back from my program and talk back to me, know that cost me dog rotten. I used to the cost from both sides. Me, nah, go, they got me done talk for Jamaican people for now. Election again, we go on. Election is not here.
We can't wait for another 4.5 years, Vice. We can't wait
so
for 4.5 years. So
we could keep talking and talk about how we can support
the Labour right them. The Labour right them who voting Andrew and them for come out.
Make them go and go talk.
Them for come out.
Enough
Vice,
is enough.
A lot of governments have been hoisted, Vice.
And what you can do? Well, I look back. Them ask me a question. Does the People's National Party have state power? No. Everything what we talk about, all we can do are blah, 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 blah.
No, but it's not, Jamaica doesn't only consist of PNP. Jamaicans have a lot of people who are neutral.
So, Jim, where was the church?
What the church them there?
Church, 100 million, then if you keep them mouth shut. You know, see private sector Jamaica just barely I say, and just step aside now.
Nah,
you know, see big traders and if you sit down and walk out of parliament when Andrew was demanding to come out of parliament. Richard has had me a turn up for. Richard is a man of integrity enough to step aside. I want him to hold Jamaica. I will Jamaica to come by Richard. This great Richard Hazard.
And I never taxpayers' money. I think bonafide money him use.
You remember Richard?
So Vice, what you're saying now? Yeah, but Vice, even though they are government, they don't have unchecked powers, man. We can't check them same way. We can't check them same way, man. They don't have unchecked powers.
Yeah, so the private, so then where are you check them? If me and you don't know, so them a sign deal, I broke out in the media house. When the deal done, we don't even know if it just say. One more you and me can say. Me not say who
the Jamaican people them are the citizens for them for rise up now.
Yeah, and accountability.
And them for rise up and the Labour right them vote him in and say 1 p.m. And the Labour them will vote for Roman Boom and the 5,000 and the 10,000 and them to step out.
Them not getting a 10,000, Miss Bless. The starting price was $2,000. $2,000.
Some get 10,000. No, yes, some people get 10,000.
Until they leave out in the vehicle to go and vote. You would have to sit in the vehicle.
Me say, yeah, vice of the nation. Me say, you have some people get 10,000 of famine at the night. The ink was there, on spot.
Okay.
As them get the money, them dip them finger in the ink.
You know, your Patmore tell us, blessed, we're gone. That somebody come and then take the money and go vote. That might cause a problem too.
Yes.
And them to vote, they go look up nice.
They told one lady in a particular constituency that once she sit down in the vehicle, she cannot go back outside and go urinate. She has to go straight to the polling booth, else they're going to take back that $2,000 from her.
Yeah, she want to get 2,000, but it's not everybody get 2,000, King.
Okay.
Say you have some people get, look here, for sure it's a corruption in an high place. We want to know them get the ink from out electoral office. The ink from out electoral office we use in the polling station. When you take the money, You got to dip your finger in the ink. So that means you can't go to the polling station, go to no vote because you already have on the ink. You already vote outside. Some get 10,000, some...
So, Bless, we don't have to talk, you know.
Oh, bless
Someone
in the comment section is clarifying the 10,000. They said the 10,000 wouldn't be for one person. It is because they have more than one persons in their family to vote. That's how they could get 10,000. And I accept Ivan Wilson's argument. You know, that's how they get those bigger monies.
Well,
based on family size.
I do vote. Jim, member say, Mark Golin put out a plan in the last election, you know. And let me tell you this, Bless and Tiny.
Look here, I'm not giving an attitude because you don't know where I'm going around here. That's the whole yes, sir.
Oh.
Yes, sir.
Bless did it, Jim. You know how long it take me?
Yeah, man.
Give a full endorsement going up to the election. I get some cussing for all that. But when we look on the plan, I say the plan is in the interest of the Jamaican people. We say, all right, capital land will get settled. Creative art industry will get built up back. Certain things will get done. Let me ask you that question. You know, how much gold in the PNP spend? I think the PNP, it cost the PNP almost $2 billion for this election. Just to put it together. And the Jamaican people still go to the poll.
But Voice of the Nation, Andrew Holness stole his constituency because he went there and do a lot of tampering and a lot
of understand what we said last night. The Jamaican people should have gone out, go vote so overwhelmingly.
Voice of the Nation, hold on there. King, yeah. May I tell you something? I mean now, no misinformation or nothing. You have one person get 10,000. Some people get 20.
So
class. Look here.
If the politician should pay 10 to 20,000 for each vote, how would they amass so much money to pay each voter that amount of money?
Some money running at the election there. What to you?
I don't know about that. Politicians would prefer to take those money and buy an apartment instead of giving it to poor people. They will buy houses with those monies for themselves.
Big man, money running an election. I tell you something. I tell you.
Bless, you know someone bring struck and pull up one polling station. Brings.
Bobby Montague.
Where bring struck at the polling station ground? Eh?
Which
part in the Western Hemisphere?
Some breed of money will run with them save. Where them save up.
I know that they have a lot of money. I know that they have a lot of money. They have stolen a lot of money. But I'm saying they don't normally give a large amount of money to the people that use it and buy personal properties and send their children to
look here, King, hear what I say. When election time come, them use large amount of money to buy vote. And me I tell you, they're on the ground. We're on the ground. We know it. We see it. We live it. Tell me, I tell you.
How much teachers in Jamaica and nurses? How much people live in this constituency where see the Mark Golin plan? We're well thinking we could have overwhelmed come out and vote in the election. That even if they're thiefing, he can't thief. Why they never give Mark Golin such a victory? Me not talk about 100 thief election, 100 thief election. There are discrepancies, we are aware. But the Jamaican people should have came out overwhelmingly. The PNP should have came out.
But look here. Enough people come out, Andrew, at the first member say election. Run so. Where Andrew send out swab team, Juliet only she fair polling station, she bar it off. The people them can't get for going freely for go vote. Me know polling station get us wide open. You're freely to walk in and you're freely to walk out. Polling station get them closed.
So where is the electoral commission?
Because I'm work with Andrew Vice of the Nation. I want me to hear Vice of the Nation.
Right, so
you never hear Desmond McKenzie say. All right, never hear Desmond McKenzie say. Upon the campaign trail say. JLP party will not surrender Jamaica.
They know that message.
Would you think about? Would I think why is so?
The diaspora play them playing fear and come down and vote, man. May I tell you?
Sir,
People come
you don't
out.
understand.
People
No,
come
people
out.
vote, you
People
know.
come out. People
But you see,
come out.
support what PNP did want, it should have been more.
But look here, Vice. When me I watch it, I was a PNP a lead. I call Bobby Montague lose him seat. Bobby
Man,
Montague
PNP come
lose
out
him
like
seat.
never before, man. Of course, me see so much PNP, me not tell you
Yeah.
that.
People come
How much
out.
percentage vote? And 19% of Labour right vote and 18% little bit of
Pe-
PNP, you know.
People come out, but them not get no
vote in
chance to
Jamaica.
vote. Vice of a nation,
Okay.
some of them not get no
Black them
chance.
off, you don't get no chance to vote. Yeah, man, I be a
So
police.
you ask yourself the question. You ask yourself the question, Bless. Bless. If
Yeah.
you see all of this, why Jamaica still open for business at the
You-
time?
Did you hear me say,
Yeah, me try
some
to
of them
tell you,
look
say-
here. Look here, some of them say. Anyway, them say PNP now have no money. Anyway, the money there, and them a sell them vote.
So them have to bear the consequences, Bless.
How
them bear
I
it.
labor, them are going to bear the consequences. No.
Make them bear the consequences. Election have consequences.
See Sydney there, Sydney going on 1 year, and what the young youth them tell Sydney say. Them want black tank, anywhere the money there, them a go, them a vote.
Okay, so make them take a black tank.
How
Remember,
much
you know,
thing?
a
Juliet
one man
own is all the
feel
people
for
them.
Bless.
5 years now,
A
Juliet.
one man
Why
To
feel
get
for
chicken
hard,
and
you
get the
know.
people them.
Why
5
Saturday
years
night?
take Juliet to get chicken.
Let me show you how you
Eh.
go by the nation. Let me show you how you go. You see like how Andrew Holland for all of these money now. You see next 4 years, at them time that him start spend when election time. You not know this, brother?
We all know.
But them go like
But
them don't know
I'm
that.
saying to you, Bless. Look, a one man me feel fight the most in the election, you know. You see Paul Patmore? That man walking, man. And when Paul Patmore said, Vice, on the program, we see some of the people them don't even go vote. They take your money and stay home. Paul Patmore should have win big. But what? Them people them put them belly before.
Them take off
Then,
them put
I think
them belly in
get
them
lucky,
head.
man. Yeah, man. So all those people have said Mary. Sorry for some of them, yes. But you remember when we got through 4 years ago? Me see when poor people picking it go through.
Yo.
Poor people go through
Man.
picking police beat and all sort of thing.
Man,
Man,
let me tell you something.
can't be- What
Man,
what
let me
go
tell
on,
you
Sydney?
Enough of the young was them a PNP and some of them were voting back the money, you know, and turn of their yard and sell out them vote, you know. Me said me go, especially yard where you hear the community say, me, when we tour the yard, a 6 PNP night, 3 elderly people from 50 go up, and 3 young man, and the first one and a PNP, say them a PNP from birth, a PNP yard, you know. When going on the field, say me see if you saw with them a 6 vote, you know. So me go in there. First one look for me and say, well, I said, you want to go on? I said, there, you know, I'm not coming sure, say, boy, we take all them on, you know. You want to first look for me, say, well, you can't come. I say, boy, you know, say, PNP no depend on nothing. We have to try to win and say we can set up, say, because at 9 years, no, 10 them in there, no go on, you know, say, they are councillor, they are mayor, they are MP, nothing around us. I say, boy, first one say, want a farmer card. I say, brother, PNP can't get them something one little 1-1-1-1, you know, brother. Next one say one black tank. The other one say one a cow. I say, brother, you know, God, man, where people get it from, brother? Well, we never in a power, we don't have no councillor, so we don't have no mayor, we don't have no. The man say, boy, I'm tell you the truth, yeah, man, that's something there, you know. And then walk with the rest, yeah, must. Walk with.
Then Sydney. So when them the people they know when something up, you want to go make up nice and talk about your different
Right now, when me see them, you know, me see two of them where they are them and look for me, so come like them out kind of dry. So we should have killed no blood.
You know, you want taxi man come on news and say, he want to know the labor right them, we do not take a taxi. Put on no handband.
Yeah, me, a Crystal Lee, you know. And right now, we know, see Crystal Lee more once a little time. Look here, we are water. We are water before election. A PJ Patterson Caldwell put on the water.
Crystal Lee, we know how much term and from now if a water commission with them get a spoon of water for a water commission. And Rona so 80% labor right Rona so. Some just a wicked the ras wicked and a Crystal Lee consistency me I tell you about.
Then Sydney, if the 80% of labor right around there and have no water, what you expect if you PNP if you go do? And then no water.
Kaiser, if I never Kaiser boss one eye line, put one pipe on one eye line. We look for people from all boat, Chilani, top Brownstone, top place they come and catch water, and sometimes we full like a dance. Not tell you, know. And two, one part side bridge tear down. And you couldn't put a little Bailey bridge that people can cross up and go work and make we get water. And I hate month now, I 7 months 10 storm blow. And you win over 300 and hard, you win yourself. And them a place there. Me say, you see when me there? If PNP come, we do a dumper 10 yard truck, a $5,000 and dumper for you, so give people them still have vote for labor right. Me I tell you,
okay.
And so the drunk of them run as so stay. I mean I talk make them hear for them and hear me. You know see.
But
so I saw them turn, they sell out them vote and them do a sort of fuck around and dead for hungry you know.
So me see one bulldozer now over center and tear down the people in house. And everybody there, oh, the government. Me asking a question. And the last year, the year before last, when they see truck and tractor tear down the people in house and journalists run go out there when they look bad. Oh no, how much time we see them on the platform and talk and I say people, member on the picking, member who live on capture land. Central Clarendon have one of the largest set of settlement of capture land. You hear? The whole of down for one your place. What's your name again? Van. Down a Pernell place. Capture land like a how much labor live down there on capture land. So I can't wait for Andrew Wallace get the tractor and the bulldozer. Time finger creep up now. They don't want no better.
Hey, voice, excuse me, good morning. Good morning,
what bad voice, Ivan? What you do?
Not bad at all. Where bless me say with the buy with the $10,000. Yes, she's right because you are. These people use you by your class too, you know. So you see, if they know say you have influence in their community, then we give you 30,000, so you can, and then we give you 40,000, then we give you 50,000, then we give you 10,000, so that you can go out, go get who you forget. Once they know say you have influence in their community, but for your regularly come man, regularly cook, most of the people them don't our way, you know. We vote, you know, them that they have mental problem. So then we give them $1,000, $500, $2,000, and then look on your don't have my area, I can't give account for. Then look on the people them by class down there. Then look on you say you deserve 1,000, you deserve 2,000. You understand? And this man you know can get 150 or 120 or 110 because he have little influence here there. You understand? I saw them work it down there and I saw them do until from Shira days until now, and I keep down the people them.
Alright,
until today them do it and keep down the people them. Because there is
Let me tell you now an incident where Cindy tell me. Well, them a give 2 green shirt with money in it to a man and a woman. A couple, them. It's like they give her the green shirt to them when they open the shirt and she say money in there. The man end up go back for 2 more shirts again. And a 20,000 they end up get right this up. A $5,000 in a shirt when they give them. So, I don't know that incident them.
Yes, it can go. Yes, it can go so because some people have more knowledge more some you know. With the voting part, vice you have to understand with the voting part. I am there on the ground. When it come, me I run ever since they don't put me nowhere because they know before me enter for politics like for enter for councillor, then no matter who come, then put me as a runner because they know so me have the influence and me can make it happen. So when me as a runner in a community, a Rocky Point, and me stand up and see people in a line. Hours come here and make back to 4 trip, pick up my people and back to 4 trip, pick up my people. But when me look, me see one over the center line, me say, I want to go on this. So me have to step over the line and say, none of you here, so. all of them, I just start point and say, yo, come out of the line, follow me. And I just put them back on me and I just tell policeman I look at me like I wonder if me crazy. But me not crazy because I see them I try to hold down the people them in the line no more hours. And I just take out the people them and just walk through the line, watch when I go up and go up now, up to there and vote now. When I look, me see one policeman up there like him alone. But the policeman know me, so he kind of ease down when he say, I mean, you understand? So them do everything in their power for PNP no vote. So a lot of PNP, them we are looking and say some of them take money and say, yes, some of them take money and do all that. But a lot of them never get a chance to vote. Just like around a Paul, a lot of them never get a chance to vote. When me look, me see man all in a car, turn up in a car, and them I say, the man they have gun, you know. Me say, but I mean, not care about him and him gun. I'm not afraid him and him gun for election day. They come talk say he have gun because they see him with gun in a car. And me say, me see you gun and he see something. Me see you gun and he something. I'm not afraid. Me go for me people, them and me take out me people, and step past him several times. All in Canada do a look on. He can't ramp with who. So me I tell you, so them do something that drive fear in our people, and a lot of people come and turn back. You know, my people me have to go back for. They say they never get a chance. Me say, man, me never get a chance to vote. Come in a line all long. I mean, just go boop and drive, go for them. Boop, drive, go for them. And
So
say, come.
comrade.
I mean, just stop a gate with them again and straight through. You know, my people,
Comrade.
me never did that enough vote.
I interviewed Paul Buchanan about 2 times, right? And Miriam of a bowler yesterday, I listened keenly. And the man said the same thing 3 consecutive times. So with all the comrades, you all experience all of this. Why on the Paul Buchanan alone, me see I put up such a fight? If that happened on the phone the place with Sia now, why wouldn't I have about 3-4 election court? Me or Paul says same thing, say I'm alone, I'm a fight this fight, you know. If people are out there with guns at the polling station and people see with them, yeah, if I let the whole election, you know, only one breach I want, you know, and the election if I run over, you know.
If me try to tell them, you have to take picture and you have to take video.
So where the people them there, so all of this talk.
Video.
So hold on, comrade. You see, all of this talk where we hear everybody on with. That's why I see stance when me take. I don't care who want cost me, you know. If everybody was there and see all this evidence and who get money and don't report it, I'm a part of the problem too.
Look
Take
past
the pictures because one breach.
Look past Central Kingston. You say me win today, and tomorrow morning you say me lose, and you find labor right vote in an independent box, and take that and win me. I don't know that guy court and all that something.
So where McGregor they forgot the election code? Where is McGregor forgot the election code?
You know that me I say, brother. Where you there? How come you just
Then if they not fight, Sydney, if they not fight for themselves, how you want me to come fight for you?
Then get buyout. I must buy out then get. Because you can't tell me say you win tonight and celebrate. And tomorrow, then say you lose. See?
Me say, you cannot, I mean, I don't care who want cost me. And I don't care what company platform over there with me over there. Let me talk about me. If I one listener me have, me happy. Because you what? If they
need to stand up more for
so much evidence.
They need to stand
And
up.
Paul, a one man missing, Paul Buchanan, a fight for his life. And if McGregor, C and Banjul and all of them, we have so much information. Remember, me not see it, you know. Me not have it, you know. Only think, you know what me if people can sue. Remember how they come after me already? Eh?
Man, let me tell you something.
And what happened?
Me disappointed. Look here, me disappointed with the Central Kingston. That one day.
Honestly, you know, Van, why you don't go election court? You have seen Vans well. Why don't you rally Jamaica and say, you know, we have got court for this election here? Why come the leader and rally up some money with everybody and head for court? If all of them breaches say what they must say, legitimate, according to Paul Buchanan, go court and put Jamaica back out.
You get up too easy, man.
We there over here just a cost whole labor right and PNP, labor right and PNP.
Let me tell you something, man. You look for me now.
If the legal system is there to protect we, go court.
Look for me now. Me, when me there, you see, at 80% labor right. And me stand up in them face and bring out 70 odd vote. 70 odd PMP vote and make sure that them vote. And no matter what they tell me, so no matter what they do me, no matter threaten me. After me do a fight like that, a cluster manager, yo me go for your people that the yard, come vote. And 70 odd vote me get out of 80% labor right. I know why I can't tell me say people just give a thing so you know what I mean, almost hurt me. Eh? And when me forget all the help now, everybody a chat fuck up to their yard and keep up them fuck at them yard and I can't tell me fuckery. Eh? I'm telling you something, man. I don't know me bex, you know.
One of my brethren, you know. One of my brethren when we go to school with, you know. And I said, boy, you know, see a little bit of stuff I'm creating in the community doing this. Enough people listen to you, you know. I mean, I say, and they say, you know, say a real thing though. You're dash of the party, you know. Me I say, brother, the whole that we born down this was labor right. Vote for Mike Henry. We love Mike Henry. To death. Mike Henry, we got down at that. And me say, you know, she say, Mike Henry sick and whole you now. And we not Mike before Mike Henry even gone out of parliament, nothing and go on me pen. No matter how we talk, nothing and go on. You could change the government. You better if you not too ready for vote, better you not vote. Enough of them call me and say a real talk. And check the numbers in the election. A lot of votes go out. And me see my brethren call me and say, yo. My brethren call me and say, no. The old man drop out. They say, all right, we have to do what we can do. Them they are the people who go look for help. People who want progress.
Secure my vote.
That's why I said to myself, say, I will open the platform and promote the Jamaican people. Progress.
People did that on Instagram, house, and my yard. I know. Let me tell you something, guys. Anybody come up and tell me, and me them I say, me, a Jamaica, me I say, you know, go where you know a labor right. You can't say no Jamaica. A PMP and labor right. No Jamaica need up on the blasted ballot box. No tell me about no Jamaica, you are say. Right now we are say, some are say PMP, some are JLP. You are a labor right and you're disappointed, but you're Jamaica, you are say. Jamaica what? I bet you election you never see Jamaica, you run go vote for labor right. What depend it? PMP, JLP, depend it. You know, see no Jamaica never depend it. Saying? So you say, no, can't tell me no about a Jamaica, you are say. When you dash your vote, you know anybody says so? Anybody says so, a labor right to no vote for no disappointed. Don't tell me no fart of me yes. But me not say,
you no can't take election and run.
But you no go away. Don't tell me fart, but about Jamaica.
Whether they bring struck, they come there now. When Mama D win. See? Mama D win down there, so. And the amount of allegation Mary people come out with. Why they not rally around Paul Patmore and go on an election court? Why we not have 3 or 4 elections?
All when time Patmore win. They win Patmore and then come a Patmore yard, we mash up Patmore place.
All right.
And them win.
Intimidation.
I want to come mash up no man place after no win. But you say me. Yo. Patmore, me love you, you know, but your heart too soft, you know. Your heart can't soft in election business, no Patmore.
Chrissy, me no want to talk and make them start cuss me, you know, Chrissy, because you know me no look here.
Cuss me, well on, make me talk and then cuss me. Me tell Patmore say your heart too soft, you can't do that in politics, brother.
What you mean the man too heart too soft?
Well on, no, you separated me.
How much money you think you take Patmore to run for the election?
Well on, man, you separated me, ever with me, right? And me run my water, you know. I not put in my yard, nothing no say you pay if you get a drop of water out it, you know. Cause truck come from my labor here, come full up, you know. All from run all the shot them here, come all them carrying that. Me say Patmore, your heart too soft. Me say pull up your pipe and put to your yard. And if you don't know what's a PMP, it's not give them none. I feel money do it. I know PMP and I JLP.
But all the shot never give them no water neither. A Patmore give them water, you know.
And come there. Hey Patmore, you say me love you, you know, sir. But me, your heart too soft. Your heart can't soft from the politician, brother. You figure turn pastor, brother. Pastor, you figure turn, brother.
Me say,
PNP good to people, man. I don't so
and then you want people to get up every day because, oh, PNP this, labor right this. I don't have a chance to even go election court. You want Jamaica right now, so the back of Paul Buchanan. And that the man, let me say a fight for him life.
Yeah. Man have been dead, you know, have a sense and Patmore bury them without nothing. You have half of the money, Patmore bury them and no half except your paying for labor right.
Remember, you know, Patmore bury more labor right for free than anybody else. Okay.
Yo, me couldn't be one MP, you know, and me couldn't run for MP, you know, because every Jamaica that mash up the rest that. Not
You
tell you.
can't tame him.
Me say Pat Moore bury more labor right than anybody else in this country for free.
No, you know what happened? Them uno win. And come on the man yard we mash up the man place after uno win. And the man now put up no resistance in long uno. I wanna drive truck all the big old mama they turn up in a look like them big old dirty elephant. I look so. Part with the head come up two parties so. And I have the man them to mash up the man place. Lord.
But Sydney, ask yourself a question, Sydney. Why the people them now rally around and got election court? Then give up.
We don't know. Me feel say them get
give
buyout,
up.
brother.
Well, I know if
I
them
don't
give
give up.
up.
They must get buyout.
And then, so me ask you, what's Stephen McGregor there? Why Stephen McGregor not got election
The
court?
man get buyout, yeah, man. The man get buyout.
Then you
They get
can't.
up big money and just low it. I mean, a fool. And me can't win tonight. You say me win by 12 tonight. Tomorrow morning, no, me you say me lose. And here what happened now? You say 60 of my vote. 60 of Labour right vote, Ghana independent back. So what? You have 3 OJ worker. You have 1 PNP, 1 JLP indoor agent. In there, so. How that you could have make a mistake by 6 of them in there. And you put Labour right vote in a independent box, in an envelope. And you take out and check it next morning. And tell me, say, me give you that, so. Central King, so no, you pay water they did there for me. Pay water. The sea coming. Before me lose that the sea. The sea coming. Man, sure.
And then you have to get up every day and cuss the people. And then no one cuss themselves.
Me and Michael Manley, man. Me and Michael Manley, come from Michael Manley stable. You see, every sea, harbor view, sea, everywhere coming there, so right to downtown up your water. Let me feel lose that. Oh?
If them now want to fight. Mr. Paul
celebrate tonight and tomorrow.
Yesterday alone, Paul Buchanan on the platform. Paul come attack how much me say, and I don't hear, me don't see the support for Paul the way a man to get the support. You get what I say?
Kingston Harbour don't have no harbour left. Put everything that come back in a one up, like when the hurricane broke up. You can't go, so you have to drive around. So nobody, nothing they couldn't drive again. A BSC, you can't sail for water neither. You take away my seat away there. And just get us up. And me fall up myself. I must say mad to Rati.
Me see. My man name now. Yes, back to your van. Yes, we are waste money running at the election. But remember the law Jamaica say one run you want an election if you run over, you know? Only one. So anybody was on the grounds with a gun, I don't have picture. And these are the things that the party is supposed to rally up and put in some things in place. Say, here we go on, anything we want to say, make we know. Get a team of people who are watch and take picture and get recordings so we can run over the election.
I understand how feel with PNP nowadays. Soft, brother. Me don't know what kind of PNP them are so soft, brother. As a cushion peg, we not show it down to Rasta. We not no fight. We not see no fight. I one man a fight and a Buchanan like what man say. Buchanan alone, me see a fight. Every time see them close. But see don't make this man get away with this.
Sydney, before the election run, how much time they put the platform to talk about observer? That you want Wolper observer. Where people in the field observer?
I say what reach them now. Andrew Holness say, you see, they say, America, when they ask him, say, why you do it? He say, America is my friend, and they ask help. So, what are they? So, Jamaica for him, you take everything, give your friend. No thanks. You know, ask me, you know. Jamaica for you. So, you take everything, give America, call your friend. You know, say, Jamaica friend, no. He says, for him, friend. So, him do as he like. And the more thing you say, all right, they say $1 million US ahead for one of the man them. And you take 10,000. What Jamaica get out of it? He man say no take no money. He might do it for free. Why they Yo.
Sydney, let me say this to you. The amount of people have telephone at Jamaica and watch and have sort of things. No, can I give me one?
I don't have one. That's why I'm asking for you.
Thank you.
No, I don't have one. You want to put in your phone number?
Free,
No.
free.
So nobody have a card.
Yeah, here so Jamaican. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
bet you, where you see them people they are housing, I bet you I see them house. Them I go house them and them get paid. A whole
They and
heap
the
of
whole
money
is
them I
a
go get
one
for house
girl.
them. And I bet you at
And
the
the whole is a
apartment
one
there,
girl.
I bet you me I go want to blog at them when them people they come to investigate and watch and see if another type benefit where them again. They think we them a protect as Jamaica people and that how they protect visa, them a protect freedom visa and them a try to make money. That's why you see at them go ask the agreement. You understand? And them go ask for it because they know say it will benefit them in and they will house them where they make all over.
Hey, Mr. Van. Mr. Van. Me did yeah,
Yeah,
me. Yeah, man, me inbox you know, looking at your inbox, me inbox you here. None of you did see it. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, that I
never see it. Me never see
Yeah,
it.
man. Yeah, look in the me inbox you. You hear?
All right. Come here, go on. Me really want to talk to you, but me want you get me number.
Oh, me left me number here in the inbox.
All right, no problem. All right.
Yes. Yeah, man. Looking at the inbox, me inbox you. All right.
Morning.
When me look at yes, I see. Look how this lady a fight. Eh? Come like a shallow a fight a Rocky Point. Eh? Come like when people tell me say when me people say they're hungry. Sometimes me ask her if me not say 2 words what me don't know if she went vex. Come I say me don't know where you your food go give them for and then fight for you. But when she said the children them, my heart come down. Cause this woman too good, brother. Eh? Them in a shelter and she have to buy food, go give them. Eh? A Rocky Point. I want to still go back but vote back for Labour, right? Eh? Missy Van Work tells you weak. Sometimes when she come on program, she just a come in, go look food for them, go look that for them. Eh? And she no MP. Eh? And I still come back now come vote for Labour, right?
Morning. Mr. Sydney, Vice, all the rest of yes, I want and one say my about.
Yes.
Vice say one something and you say something. And Vice did even say maybe they need to get pressure that they then get to snap out or whatever state of mind they in because we know say some on the seat, you know, like when I say no man, something wrong with people them man. Something must wrong with them. Just like how you said then something about like I said, something wrong, man.
What's wrong with them?
You see what happened. And you expect the person then to use certain farmer, make we use the word intelligence or know say this better than that. Make we use it at one day then. You know, can't choose what better than what. And you see them make some decision and you say, but how would that happen? But remember this too, you know. And it even go further than just what we call the election of Jamaica. Because remember, you know, there's that place here, I know just one ordinary place, and there's always a tussle with that place here. And people with influences from other places. Remember, you know, people get help from people to do things in other places, you know. Right? People remember, you know, people go sit down around table and plan out then something, you know. What kind of strategy for use? How much money are going to need it? What are the state of the mind of the people them? How we can do this? What work for you over this? How much I run? What are the amount of them one they are right with? Remember say there are some people here where not so bright, you know, and enough of them. Remember that over years them are do this where them are densify with people them. That's you have one of them all a PM to write a X and he can't write it. Remember them state of mind there, you know. You see what I say? Remember them state of mind there. Remember the stuff them where man step on platform. But when you look back on here, I say, what a wicked liar son of a who cut your hair to it. How you wicked so? He knows say he never gonna do none of them something there. And he just blatantly lie to the people them. Lie. Just one whole heap of lie tell. Whole heap of lie tell. And some people not even realize it. A whole heap of lie tell.
Man, can like a work for money, my brethren.
Eh?
$1 million.
Share one story with you, Pani. Me want to share one story when you don't talk.
No man, come in man. Sorry, answer man.
All right, me have this girl and she come from Mitchelltown.
Yes.
She come from Mitchelltown. Her family them are labor right. So she get accepted in teachers college. She go to the councillor send him to the MP. She go to the MP, the MP send her to the NIS office. When she go, then tell her say she's too late. She late because the funds ready they give it already and then can't help her. Me say to her, say, girl, when me hear a manifesto, Mark Golding manifesto, me say, girl, you gone clear. First out of family, I go get to go to college free of cost.
God have mercy.
And she say, yes. Would you believe me say on election day, that girl come vote for Pernell Charles?
Jesus Christ. Let me not
what kind of mindset? I me see mothers with their children just graduate from school and above it set to college, come out, come vote against that. Poor mothers when I have nothing to say, I lack of education, have a lot to do with it you.
So Van, Wilson, what are listening? So Wilson, two things upon you. When you see a person like that now, I come and beg and can't go through life, and you sell your whole future, and you don't want people who are work 3, 7, 6, 7 job push card. Some people have to sell front. You have some people in America, God bless what they do, to find $1 to send it come. And if you can't take it, send Congo people like them. And the next thing again, Van, me you not talk say people are mad and still a vote. Then we see in Banjel for rally dick, you know have all them evidence there. And you still sit down and go court. So it makes sense.
Paul Buchanan people, the workers, them do a good job because they did a do video and then did a do video and take picture. That's very good.
Then the people ever see man them with gun. All the people, all of the argument from here, everybody I get up a talk. You can't rally 20,000 people.
If me ever see you with gun at one polling station, you can't bribe to make me see you with one gun, you know, because same time, me have video you, me have anything when me have to do with me have to do with you. Yeah, make me see you.
Let me tell you. You see,
intimidating of vice, that is the problem.
So when the people them go look for the people and we get intimidation.
Then who intimidate the people them afraid of them. And that type problem. And if them a try to do look what happen right now, them a try to drive fear in me. In a way. This man in there make video and labor they make video him Derval missing. Because them a try to drive fear in the people them.
Let me say that, man. You see, me not tell a lie no Sydney. A party have to be more rougher than this, you know. And put things together, you know. Because right now, me feel say we were up on TikTok, both PNP and Labour, right? I'm like people better than the politicians.
I told Jay, no. Program make me get to know Miss Ivan, you know. When I see it, I know when she come and she attack and she put. And when me hear you Rocky Pine people, because I know it's a dirty Labour right them down that side, you know. And when me hear them hungry, she have to go look food for them, you know.
Uncle, people them in a shelter for remember, you know. We just hear say burial funds gone back in a solidarity. You know? And you remember all long the people them there Rocky in a shelter?
Yes.
1 year and add them down there in a shelter.
And 20 container of food price.
And a lot of people don't there fan. That they stand there, all know they house have campus. All know they house still broke down. Me pass one lady when in that shelter, me ask, where she live? Because house still broke down. They say she live with some family member.
Why sometimes, you know, when me you come in one night you say you're tired. You go look food. You go look that for people in a shelter. But when you say the pitney them, you know, my heart come down, you know. Because me that say
children them, yeah.
But they suffer about the children them. And me say you alone me here at work, you know.
Children
when
them.
Call you. Are you
in a shelter, you know, when the storm just coming on the next morning, you know. When comrade bands will go at shelter, you know. No water, no tissue, not all the people them use it. Bathroom filthy because they set up a shelter and they never bring no water, no tissue, no bleach, nothing. Nothing that comrade bands will go there day after the storm, go see every people them. But the place in a deplorable condition.
Ivan, them elect you is a politician?
Yeah, him caretaker.
Okay. Oh, that's why you do. Oh, that's why you do. Because me, don't look on them. I don't look on them dirty people. They don't want nothing. They don't want no good for them. Don't look on them. Make them suffer. The scene where them commit fall upon them children. They feel sorry for the children. Yes. But at the scene where the parent commit go vote for them.
Thank you.
Feel
Thank
sorry
you.
for them people, yeah,
But
man.
it make them a
That's right.
suffer now. It make
They
them a
suffer,
suffer.
man. They don't
Them a
want for them
suffer.
pick
Me
with them.
can't stop
They
them from
suffer.
suffer, you know. Them a suffer generation to generation and them a suffer.
You can't
Because that's the same thing. Me remember when we grew up, you know, me in panel. We hear say Shira. That time we at Rocky, no, we don't know nothing about labor, right? Because my mother was a PNP. But all of my family member them strictly labor. So when we just young come in, me vote for labor right one time. But my mother always talk to you and tell we history and something. Them the time we don't understand. And from them time there, we grew up. And in them the time them we have vote for all, we have 15, 16 Iraqi. Yes. And them there's something they do to look up them Iraqi. And in them the time they do and me grew up on here say Shira, listen, you know. Shira go make housing scheme. Because we have a lot of wasteland down there. So we were so happy because we are going to get housing scheme. And as a young girl, we start make plan now, say, we are get one now, we are going to fix the bathroom, or we are going to do as a young girl growing up, we start make a plan. Until today, dear, we don't see one of them, the housing scheme. You know what happened now? The people them down there are living in a deplorable condition. Because if those housing scheme did make, a lot of people would have benefited, then children, grandchildren would have benefited. And then again, we would have invite other people like nurses, doctor, because most of we don't Iraqi, you know, we know a fisher folks. So we would have invite nurse, doctor, police, soldier in those housing scheme. And then now we would have benefit off of them. The people when they want fish, lobster, we shop, we hairdresser. So it would have built the economy Iraqi. So you see that now, you know what, because with them a vote for dieted and the color them. So you know what happened Rocky right now, Rocky collapse. The economy done. And the road, they don't fix the road for 20 years. So if people stop come, they completely come buy fish. Because they know the end idea when they come in election, they come with the money and they come with the influence people them where they have in a community them to influence the people them. Walk around give them $1,000, 2,000, 20,000 them they. So they alright. So they don't have to do nothing. They don't have to do nothing. So now it affect like normal people. Because some of them me not think so they're normal, you know. Or me not understand what happened to them. Uno no see. So the children and the grandchildren them must suffer because of this. Every day me ask and me say me have a reward for giveaway. Southeast Clarendon, me want somebody to come out and show me one development where labor right put the fee. Community member benefit. Every day, me I beg them say I have $100,000 for give you. And one somebody can come up and give me one. I remember from Shira, you know, and about talk with people, they must suffer down there, you know. I grace of God and help of my mother get me out of situation and me get my children them out of situation. And 5 of them me have now 2 born here, 3, and all of them the American here. And all of them in a medical field. Una become already. And then we and just going in a medical field.
Rocky Point is a fishing village thing, right?
Fishing village. Me operate a lot of boat down there.
Well, them on 1 p.m. I go have it because 1 p.m. on the whole of the coastline for ton hotel.
Good
so
for
them I go move them too.
Good for them.
Because 1 p.m. tell them say more on the coastline for ton Dubai, the next Dubai.
Me I go tell you our next story again. Me have a water fishing boat. Me have about 20 or 30 fishing boat down there. 20 or 30 engine, compressor, everything we net, everything we fishing. A 2 year now. I talk about 2 year now. One of them the boat they push out gassy. One of them they push out gassy. Yeah, where them I do now. Them import fish them now, you know. You have import fish all over. I mean, you know, I sit down and I say, me and Janica, me not support it. Me and Janica, me not support. But what end idea, when we go fishing, nobody now come there if you buy fish. Because the road stay bad. Me, I feel I go out on the road every day. Every single day, I go all over, go sell fish. And one fishing port, Elcha, all over, on the street. Because if customers, them stop come to it. So me have to just, me have to slow down and leave it alone.
Well, they couldn't show even little Marley dance to and blind out the road, even that and fix it, they couldn't do that.
So then you show him like like people have them business place we get choke and show him. But so it happen, he really him.
Yes.
You understand?
And then
Yes, our day when the election come, and you know how we do forget the road patch up.
Yes.
You know what we do? We make one fake posters and we send it to one well-known labor, right? I mean, we have connection. Two parental charge, we make one fake poster so we are going to block the road.
Yes.
And so you see them reach out and the taxi man them, and we get some taxi man and come out and then come and meeting. We make a fake posters, you know. Then them organize one meeting now with the taxi man them at Portland Crossing. So, you know, we get the attention of them. See them patch up the road before election what they are.
We don't hear them as something that
you think a little way I go through under them people and but I want to me have to thank God say me get out before it went cripple me and my children them. Yes, me thank God, but if Fox is there, I hear my business there. My mother house there same way. And my big old business place is there same way. We have one landing site where land any product. So it's there same way. So we need developmental place. We need to get rid of these people so that children and children them and your children them and your grandchildren them can benefit. We can't have with grandparents them come and with children them come and live in a squalor. We can't do that to them. I mean, people them young go pray to God for find if he stir their heart and make them realize are going at the head, Father God, for them realize and see what them do to their own. Them are doing to their own.
Even them people that love color more than they love themselves and then pick them. But how now get rid of Andrew and Andrew are bringing them people for vote. And that's why I'm bringing them in for turn them citizens and give them right for vote, you know. So the man basically replace Jamaica and I say, he must say, boy, all right, you turn against me, I don't want to give me the vote, or may I get some more people for come vote.
I'm going to work, you know.
And that's go on, you know. And the Jamaican people, them sit down and say the man basically replace, that's a replacement. He might replace you, you know, because he must say, yo, you not turn against him now, because 14 seats, them lose what they. So he must say, yo, they might turn against me even worse now for the next election. So here, I'm bringing them 10,000 people here. Turn them Jamaican citizens, so put them on the voters list. And them can go on, if they want to vote for who them vote for me, at least we know so them people are going to vote for me.
Work out, you know.
I replace them and I replace them and the people and sit down and say make them go demonstrate. I say we don't want them in the country. Andrew can't make them this decision by himself, you know. After 2 million, almost 3 million people, you know, Andrew can't tell us I'm bringing people to come stay now in the country.
Man, say help out his friend, brother.
Like that. He can't do that.
Say Jamaica, you know, he's a him help out him friend. You know, say Jamaica, you know, he's a him help out him friend. I don't take no money. I mean, say 1,000, what, how much US dollar for one of the man them. 100,000 for one smarty. See? And me really benefit for Jamaica, they are the take it for their friend, you know. Andrew build one hotel. More than one hotel for himself. So all them housing there and the hotel and anything where my build so them more there and collect feet, you know. So we don't have nothing to get here, so now we them all let them go up.
So them come take the little job where we not see a bigger thing this. Them come take on the job. We have to compete with other things for them. The hospital don't overcrowded. Plus you are bringing them 10,000 people here. At 3 weeks now, I see the people in Albania demonstrating, you know. Night and day, me and school and people here demonstrate because them sell piece of land. And them say, no, the government can't sell piece of land.
Then remember when you're Jamaican, when Jamaican get red rank, you know. When Jamaican get red rank, you know. When Jamaican get red rank, me say it again. When Jamaican get red rank, then remember who, you know. Hold on. You make them come with them little fly, you think, see, so you go through, you say they lie down, so, and I say nothing. We tell you ready for move. You hear?
They sent near people in storm the house that you cannot stay in my district. Leave from the district, they come together and say, yo, them can't stay here. You run them out of the district and you go keep them up in my house. When you sit down at one country we have, you know, we don't know where else we're going, you know. So we can't sit down there and make the man replace you and make other people come take over the country. We don't know where to go, we don't know which part of Africa we come from, we don't know where. We don't know where else we go, one country we have. And the man bring it, because for them country refuse